Hello guys, in this video I want to talk about Dropdown widgets and Equatable Package together. I want to example of benefit to use Equatable Package or something like this package or implement your own, and we need to check what happened in some case that we need this package or package like this or implement things we want. Okay, first of all, I want to check Equatable Package in pub.dev. You can see in my screen, and it's for Flutter community and very popular and good package. And what happened in this package, and this package, what to do for us? Okay, this page has some example, and we can see, okay, we have a person class and we create a new instance from it. For example, we name Bob, and we want to check if we have another class with same name or we have an equal instance or not, and we can see we have a false. And why this happened? We know we passed the same name. For example, in this case, we pass Bob to both class. And why they are not equal? Because each person class has a location in memory, and theirs is a different, and the compiler prints for us false. And this class or this package do two things for us. For example, in this case, we can see what happened. This package is override operator equal for us and check something. For example, check if other. It check the other things that we are checking for equality, and check if other things is a person class, and runtime type is equal other runtime type, and check name is equal to other name, because first of all we check other is person, and we know, okay, when we have other is person, we have a name property. And override hash code. Hash code is very special and unique things that depend for each class. Every class we create, we have a hash code getter, and we can implement it by my own, and we pass the name instance hash code. And after do two things, when we print Bob equal person Bob, it's true because the name is same. An Equatable package do this for us without any boilerplate code, and we need to extend our class and put our props in that. Okay, what is my example? You can see I wanna run it. I run my project and I wanna see what happened. In this example, I have a very simple dropdown. You can see we have a dropdown of my item. My item is a class that have ID and title, and I passed dropdown main item, and we pass a child, a text and title of this item, and the value is E, and E is instance item. Okay, we have two these, and when I change my choose, I change the state, and my selected is in a state is item 1, and after I change it, the selected value is different. And you can see when I do set a state on change method, my value is changed, and you can see the current value when I change test, and test2 is different. Okay, first of all, I want to say, for example, what happens if I create another instance. For example, I copy this and I bring it here and run it again. We have an error. And why? This error is says we have some check. For example, if items equal null, this is false. Items is empty or not, no. We have items. And check value is null, no, my value is not null. If all of these are false, check this line. What happened? Drop-down button go through my items in this and check and return a value is exact of my value. And why we have error? Because these two things aren't equal. Because I didn't pass my instance that I've created before. I passed these items to my items of dropdown, and I say to my dropdown, okay, each item, I promise you, I always pass you one of these items, okay, and we have not problem. And in this scenario, I put another instance of item. But if I change it, for example, in index 0 of this list, okay, I get one of my items and put to selected item of my drop-down button. And when I, for example, for a start of my project, I pass new item. Okay, I know my item's parameter is equal, but the hash code of these two instance, because I create another item. I didn't pass one of my items, and we have another memory location for this item, and these aren't equal, and drop-down button doesn't know what to show, what to put for value, and we have an error. Because maybe in some projects you need to do something like that, and we don't access to items, and you know, okay, my selected item is filled from server, and I call from server, okay, I create another instance of my item, but always you need to do something. We can do it in this here. What can I do? I can create this sample and override these two things and check what happened. Override operator equal, and check other is item, and check ID is the same ID, and name is or title is the same title, okay? And for example, I can pass ID hash code and check. I create again, and you can see our error is gone, because we check, because if I remove these and run it again, we are calling item value equal. In this in here, I am overriding this operator, and I am saying to Dart compiler, okay, if you want to check operator, you can't only check, for example, this equal other. It doesn't true, because we need to check each item. And you can see I put runtime type and check other is instance of item, and check each item is equal. Okay, when each of my item is equal, these two items is equal, and my error is gone. Okay, but these are very boilerplate code, and we can do it with Equatable Package in here. I copy this and put it in my PubSpec YAML. in here and pub get to check what happened. Okay, and only things I need to extend Equatable, and we have an override. We need to override my props, and the props is need an array, ID, and title. Okay, and if I run it again, we have no problem because Equatable package is override and do all things we need to check equality between two items. Okay, thank you for watching. In this video, I will try to show you is actual example to object equality and see what happened. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you have any suggestion or problem with my content, please comment below. Thank you. Goodbye.